Well, hello there. So my video cut off the other day. Today it is October 27th. And I know I said I was going to make another video, and then that got cut off because I ran off to all these other appointments. We've had a lot of things going on, and this week is a huge week for me. But I have news that I haven't been able to tell you all about. If you're watching from my TikTok channel, you know everything I'm about to tell you because I have been zipping around in this thing all week. What is this thing I'm telling you about? This guy. I'm sorry I can't show you the bottom of it, but I'm going to try to show you as much as I can from the angles that I can give you. That's the best I can give you right now. It can do a lot of things. It can go forwards. It can go backwards. It can put me in a completely laying down position. It can put my legs up. We can go up. We can go down. Oh, no, not that one. Trying to get me. There we go. I don't want to make myself dizzy though. Let's go down. Let's go down. Sorry, the dog's barking. I'm trying to get my legs up. Hold on. Still. There's that one movie where that lady's unconscious and she's getting her body all squished around. Feeling like that right now. Because currently I just want to get in a comfy position. Nope. Yep. We're getting there. Legs. That's what I wanted to do. I'm trying to show you this. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Been trying to do this all day. Yeah. So, this is a Permobile. That is the brand. I'm going to push these buttons and hopefully you can see some action. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to drive a little bit. You can't see this with how far it is. Okay, I'm going to drive a little bit away so you can see something. Do you see it? No, you don't. There is blinky lights on this right now. Maybe you can see it flashing on the screen. Give you some more blinky lights. Oh, do you see the blinky lights off the camera over here? Here's some more blinky lights. Here's some more blinky lights. Right now you're just looking at my feet. I'm gonna take my feet away now if I can find the correct. There we go. So let's talk about the benefits of this and why I am in an electric wheelchair. Chelsea, how did I end up in this? Let's chat. How did I end up? Nope, we need to go down. Nope, we need to go down. 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 Forward. Down. We going down. Let's come over here. Hi. So that was the introduction to the Permobile. I'm going to turn this here so you can see this guy. I'm going to back it up. Oh, sorry, I'm still flashing.
It's the lights. You're going to bother her, Chelsea.
There, I got him off. Trying to figure out which lights are flashing right now. Hold on. Off. How are we still flashing when we're off? Flashing my lights at people right now. There we go. So I'm gonna bring this back like this so you can see this. There's a screen right here and it shows you speeds, all your light controls. This is the handle I chose for a good reason here. So it had originally like a thumb control that you can do this. You can add a ball if you want, but because my hand cramps up and sometimes ends up like this, I can actually control this with my wrist like this. So that's how they chose that. But let's talk about the reasoning behind the chair. Come here. Come here, Coco. Come on, up. So the reason, Mom, can we? I got her. Okay. This is Coco. So the reasoning behind the chair. My standard chair wasn't helping me and I could only get about 5 feet on my own unassisted. Other than that, I was being sort of left in my room because it was just so difficult to get out on my own. I was also having stiff attacks in that chair, and my head would go off the chair. This has a support in it, but my PT suggested the electric chair for more freedom. The first time in this chair, I went into the kitchen for the first time in a little bit over a year. I ate at a table in the living room or the dining room for the first time in over a year. I have been rolling around my house like with freedom and ease. I watched a show in the living room for the first time in over a year. There are so many things I'm able to do with this chair that I'm unable to do with a standard chair. But also the way this positions my body, I no longer have problems. When the people were here, within seconds they noticed physical changes in my body. I was slurring, and my eyes were sort of closed a bit. As soon as they sat me up in this chair, my speech changed. All of a sudden I noticed I could breathe better. All of a sudden my speech became clear, my eyes opened up, and all of a sudden I said I don't have a headache anymore. I didn't know I had a headache, but now I don't have a headache. My legs always hurt when I sit in the standard chair because my knees are so lax that my legs sort of hang. But in this chair, I'm able to move the legs, obviously, wherever I need them. I'm able to sit back if I feel dizzy. And also, having a stiff attack in my chair, you can see the stiff attacks in my health story. You can find them, I think it's around vlog 10 or 11 or 9. Having those attacks in a standard wheelchair is not safe. In this chair, I can feel an attack coming and move the chair. Once I learn the positionings, I can position myself into a safe position and have an attack without feeling like I'm going to fall out of the chair, fall forward. There's also a seatbelt on this. Also, there's a bar that they can put in front here. So when I am feeling like I'm able to sit forward more and get up into a more standing forward position, this could help me get forward. It's not one of those wheelchairs where it actually stands you up all the way, but it will lean you forward like over a sink. I haven't been able to stand up. That doesn't work for my body. Anytime I do get out of this chair, we do notice very big differences. As soon as I get out of this position, I go into a stiff attack, I get dizzy, lightheaded, I end up in a puddle, or more of like a stiff noodle. So this chair has so many benefits for me. It's changed my life. Sometimes people only get to test it out when they come and fit it to you, and you get that one day. But I've luckily had it for a week. Tomorrow I have to sadly return it. I've had so much fun with this chair. If you follow me on TikTok, it's Tanz Chelsea, TANZCHELSEA. You can watch all the fun that I've had with this chair. I'll try to post a video here, but a lot of those videos I do use sounds that are unapproved and they're copywritten, so I can't put them here. So if I can try to edit one in here, I will, but I'll have to remove the sound. Are you just falling asleep? Okay. But yeah, I've had so much fun using this chair, but I've had so much freedom that I haven't had in the last year. But now comes the red tape in the insurance process. And I also have to talk to my primary doctor, who does not understand my conditions, who also was a battle just trying to get a standard wheelchair. So now we have to return the chair. And the PT person and the people who were out here said within the first couple minutes, we're like, we know when we have a chair out, like whether these people will get approved or not. And they were like, within minutes, we're like, yeah, you're gonna get approved. You got this. You're good. You have so many benefits. This is life-changing for you. I haven't been in the kitchen, as I've said, and I was in the kitchen talking to people. The last time I was in that kitchen, I was on my butt with my eyes closed because I couldn't handle the stimulation, reaching with my hands, trying to find the next tile, and like trying to find the corner of just the cabinet and just trying to experiment how far I can get and trying to memorize the kitchen blindly with my OT person. And that was the last time I was in there, I think. But the last time I was in there sitting upright was sometime last year. But even being in there with talking, couldn't handle it with more than one person. In the chair, I was talking to, I think there was 3 or 4 people in there. 4, my mom, PT, and 2 guys. 4 people. And I was just sitting upright. I can sit in this chair for a good 2 hours before I need to switch positions. Standard wheelchair. After about 20 minutes, I start getting uncomfortable. My legs start to hurt. My back start to hurt. Today, I went and got my 3rd COVID test, and I started jerking, and I got dizzy and whatnot. So this chair is a lifesaver and a life changer and is my freedom. Next step, we have to get a ramp put into the garage so I can transfer from here to my car, my mom's car, and then we will put the standard wheelchair into the car because she's falling asleep. Yes, so we will keep the standard wheelchair in the car for appointments, and this will be in the house, around the house, as I learn to be mobile around the house as well. Yes. What else is happening this week? Why did I get a COVID test today? My 3rd COVID test of the month. All of these have been pre-procedure COVID tests. This 3rd COVID test I got was for the biggie, the one I've been waiting for, the one they mentioned last December, but then went, whoop, we still think it's in your head. Just kidding. The tilt table test. So the tilt table test, for people who don't know, is a test for dysautonomia or for POTS. Basically, I have a soft diagnosis on POTS. My doctor's like 99% sure I have it, but because of the heart medication, the beta blocker I'm on, she's like pretty sure it's just keeping the numbers down. So tomorrow I discontinue my heart medications and we start that process, and we get to do the tilt table test on Friday. Tilt table test is basically where we put you on a table, strap you in, sort of Frankenstein style, like big leather strap, big leather strap, big leather strap, and they tilt you up to approximately 45 minutes, see if you pass out or do anything weird. They also have an IV in you, and they will put medication in, possibly to raise your heart rate, lower it, to do whatever they need to do to see things, and test to see what you do. During that test, you can pass out. People sometimes have seizures, sometimes they spaz out. My personal goal is to splat out like a bug. Show them all my quirks. Be like, yo, this is what my body does. Send me to all the specialists. Because dysautonomia is a huge problem with people with EDS, and I'm hoping that, yeah, the POTS is a problem, but it's also connected to this other problem here with these stiff attacks. Because every time I move positions, we get a little dizzy, feel like we're gonna pass out, and immediately stiff attack. So I'm hoping this diagnosis can lead to figuring out this next problem. And we finally got an appointment in that clinic with a movement disorder, but that's not until February. So I know I don't want to get my hopes up. I know every time I get my hopes up, they get crushed really hard. But I've seen people who do have stiff person, who do have good luck with tilt table tests, with starting the diagnostic process. And all of my doctors are in the system now. So working with the hematologist and the cardiologist and having a PT person that used to be there who was working with me, putting all those people together. Hopefully this tilt table test will open the door with POTS and dysautonomia stuff. Dysautonomia is just the dysfunction of your central nervous system, the background system. Central nervous system? Am I saying that right? No, it's not too much information because this is my YouTube channel. Thank you. Basically, it's just the autonomic system, basically the system that you don't function. Like, like, this is I'm choosing to move this, but you don't choose to breathe. Like, your brain, that's automatic. Your lungs, automatic. Your blood pumps on its own, you know. But when you have dysautonomia, it doesn't function correctly. It's a really bad description. I'm gonna get you a better description. So yeah, it's the dysregulation of your autonomic system. I think I'm saying that wrong still. So yeah, prayers for that would be great. Good vibes, sending all that way. So about the wheelchair, red tape and insurance, it can take months and months and months. So back to the standard wheelchair, less freedom. Do you want to go back down? What are you doing? So yeah, that's gonna take a bit to get the chair. We just called the ramp company, and we have to call somebody at the county to go through insurance. A lot of phone calls, a lot of medical stuff going on right now. Also, if you didn't notice, got the hair did. Yeah, I did that for my COVID test to make sure we're all Gucci. Got some colors in there. Need to get something new done. Yep. So that's the update. That's all of the update for now. And so far steroids are going okay. Going to sleep is mediocre. Definitely need to take the Benadryl at nighttime because I am wide awake at nighttime instead of normally I just like conk out at like 9 o'clock is like I'm out, bedtime. It's definitely like need the Benadryl to go to sleep. Have to go to the bathroom all the time. Prednisone, found out that is a side effect. Definitely feel much more energetic and zippy all the time because of the prednisone. Can't wait to get off the prednisone. I just don't feel like myself a lot of times. Also, new update as of the last hour. I am going to be allowing my PCA to come back in for once a week. My mom has been my PCA since COVID, and now officially we're going to have my PCA come in once a week to relieve my mom. It's been very nerve-wracking to having people slowly come back into my house. But after we talked with the PCA company asking like, hey, how does this work? Do they get COVID testing? What PPE do they wear? Like, I'm having the PCA come back in. That was my PCA at the end before everything happened. I really loved her. She's a professional chef. Hopefully she'll come on my YouTube channel. I love her a lot. I will not say her name on here until I get approval or until she is okay with it. If not, she will not be on camera. But I love her dearly, and it was really hard letting her go. But if there was somebody I trusted to take care of me, it is her. But it will be definitely a new learning process because she met me when I was misdiagnosed. So it's going to be a very long process of her learning everything about everything. She has to learn all of my disorders, everything I'm allergic to, everything that could happen, all of the stiff attacks, like everything, basically, because she could just sit down and watch my YouTube channel. Luckily, we've been friends on Facebook, and she's been seeing me carrying bridges. So she can see a little bit about what's been going on. She's like a little bit up to date, but there's still a lot that she has to catch up on. So yeah, that's a lot. There's a lot going on, but it's another companion. It's another person to help. It's someone to relieve my mom. It's scary to have another person come in because of COVID, and I know that's a trigger topic, but for someone like me who is extremely immune compromised, it's a risk. But yeah, that's the update. C'est la vie to my beautiful wheelchair that I was going to tell you about last week. And I hope you all are well, and I hope you stay healthy, and hopefully I will be updating you after the tilt table test goes well and we hear good news and we get some connections, dots filled in, and we have some answers, you guys. Let's get those answers. Yes? Yes. We are going to get some answers. It's been a while since we got some answers. Let's get some answers. I can't go another thing without answers. You know what I mean? Let's get answers. It's time for some answers. Oh yeah, I got a rheumatologist. That was the other thing I was going to tell you. We added a rheumatologist to the list. It's like the ABCs of doctors. I'm just collecting them. No, it's not the ABCs. I'm playing Pokemon with doctors. It's like, which one have I not caught yet? We've added a rheumatologist. But every time you catch a new Pokemon, they come with special abilities. And that adds to my special abilities. But my special abilities are chronic illnesses, and that's not a fun thing. Okay, that's enough. Love you all. Peace, love, and cookie monsters. Stay good, you guys. Bye.